Welcome back to the Comet Tail Raceway for Custom Carnage 2 Round 1. These are our first 4 cars competing tonight. Let's check them out. The first car we'll check out tonight is our number 6 seed. It is Zip and Zeke from Hot Nuts Diecast Racing. Driving Mr. Zip, the 2022 Fisher Karma, weighing in at 55.02 grams. And up next, we got our number 19 seed, Cat, from Carnage Racing, in the 2018 Dodge Challenger, weighing in at 53.58 grams. And for the first time, we have a bus. It is going to be Bolo Brown from Miniature Car Racing, Racing Night School, the 2013 Hot Wheels High, weighing in at 49.56 grams. And our last car in the first heat of the night is going to be Dreddy from Mini and Mafia Motors in the 2021 Porsche 911 GT3, weighing in at 47.23 grams. Starting us off tonight, up front we're having Zip and Zeke on the inside, Cat on the out. In the back we'll have Night School on the inside, Dreddy on the out. Let's get this event started, folks, and we are off. Holy cow, they're out fast right there. It is Zip and Zeke out front, and Bolo Brown moves into second place. They are just flying down this track, folks. Check them out. First and second place are cruising here. Coming down here to the end, it is Zeke, followed up by Bolo. Man, were they flying. And then Dreddy, and then Cat. We're already going to go up to the UFO cam, folks, here as we had a couple big moves. As you can see, Bolo Brown is just dropped, and Zip and Zeke right there. They work great together. And then you see Cat getting all kinds of messed up, and that allowed Dreddy to move into third place, and that's what put Cat all the way down there to last place when you get a chance to catch it. But you can see exactly what happened. One more quick look here, folks, as I want to clarify something as to why Cat got messed up. And check this out. Bolo Brown actually cuts her off, and that spins her out. That's why she went all the way down to last place and allowed Diddy to move up there into third place, but she'll recover nicely and come back in this next round. It was Zip and Zeke taking lap number 1, folks. As if you watched our last episode, you know the higher seat did not fare too well. We'll see what happens here as this thing plays out, as it is Cat out front, and she's battling out to Bolo Brown. She puts in a bit of a block. That's a dangerous move to be putting in against such a strong competitor. And down here we go. Uh-oh, I think I may have just jinxed Zip and Zeke as he is out. And here we go down here at the end, folks. It is going to be Cat, Bolo, and Dreddy. Alright, folks, we're going to go back up to the old UFO cam here and see if we can see exactly what happened to Zip and Zeke. Because I think the problem started down here on that killer straight. Watch this, Dreddy that just puts in a bit of a block right there and just runs him right off the track, it looks like, and that was his doom. You can see Zip and Zeke sitting there on the rails after being pushed over there at Armageddon Corner by Dreddy. Let's head back up to the top for round 3. Alright, back up to the top we set, folks, and I'll try not to jinx anybody this time, as it is a nice tight group here, folks. And we are off and racing. And it's a nice little battle there between Diddy. Oh, and looky there, Bolo Brown takes off. And there's Zip and Zeke puts in a block right there as he moves into second place. Nice little move right there. Uh-oh, Bolo Brown's all over the place. But he's got it back under control now, folks, as he comes down here into that Widowmaker run. He's got a nice little bit of a lead. It is going to be Bolo, Zeke, Cat, and Dreddy. Bolo Brown jumped up to first place and never looked back, folks, but there was some action going on behind him. As Zip and Zeke moves into second place right there, gets in here in that killer straight, and looky there, he gets sideways. I thought he put in a block, but he didn't. He got hit by Dreddy, knocked around backwards, and then Cat goes into third place right there, and Zip and Zeke goes ahead and finishes this race backwards in second place. Alright, folks, final race of this heat. It's still up for grabs. Anybody could be eliminated. Anybody could be moving on except for Bolo. I don't think he can be eliminated. And they are off. Holy cow, look at that jump out of the gate there by Zeke, followed up by Bolo. And Cat moves now into third place. Nope, he gets blocked out there. Uh-oh, I think we may have lost Cat back there. We'll have to check that out. Here as they come down here into Widowmaker run, it is gonna be Zeke, Bolo, and then Dreddy. I really need to find someone else that can fly a UFO. Is this drunken alien? He's really starting to upset me as he missed the action once again. As we went back and looked, and we could not see what happened. But you can see right here, his Cat flipped it over, laid it over on her side right there in Armageddon Corner. And Armageddon Corner is really living up to its reputation tonight, as it's taken out 2 cars so far. Let's see how this shakes out with the points. Well, good news for Cat. She was not affected by that DNF, and she will be able to come back in that second chance race. And Andretti, we're sorry you have been eliminated. So it looks like it's going to be Bolo Brown and Zip and Zeke moving on to round number 2. It's time to get ready to meet our next 4 cars competing tonight. Up first is our number 5 seed, Riot Isaac from Puffs Racing, in the 1994 Mustang, weighing in at 54.28 grams. Here we have our number 20 seed, Kay from Arlo Racing, in the 1989 T-Bird. Comes in weighing 54.42 grams. Next up is our number 29 seed, Papa Pugsley from Manchild Motorsports, in the 2022 Mercedes-Benz Estate, weighing in at 54.80 grams. And our last car joining us tonight is Wes Cosen from Miniature Car Racing. This time he'll be in the 1970 Chevelle, weighing in at 44.35 grams. Heat number 2 of the night. Up front we're going to have Riot Isaac on the inside, Kay on the out. In the back row we have Papa Pugsley on the inside, Wes Cosen on the out. And here we go with our second heat of the night. They are off. And it is Riot Isaac out a little bit of a lead. Oh, he gets spun around there. That's not good. You cannot drive backwards there against a competitor like Kay, as Kay does take over that lead, folks. Coming down here into that Widowmaker run. They spread out a little bit. And, oh, look at Riot Isaac's really putting up a battle. Going backwards, but it is going to be Kay, Riot Isaac, Papa Pugsley, and then Wes Cosen. Alright, let's see exactly what happened with Riot Isaac here. In that first set of turns, he just starts veering up and just puts some block on everybody. And then gets hit and goes backwards, but you cannot do that against Kay. Kay is way too much of an experienced driver to be doing that with. But one heck of a job driving backwards by Riot Isaac. Back up to the top we go here, folks. And it was Kay taking lap number 1. Let's see what happens here in lap number 2. As we are off. And it is Kay out to a bit of a lead again. Papa Pugsley right there in second place. Papa Pugsley bouncing around all over the place. But Kay's got a nice little bit of a lead. Here we go. Looky there, Riot Isaac takes over second place. Nice move. And here comes Papa Pugsley taking back over second place. Great move as we lost Wes Cosen back there. Coming down here to the end, it's going to be Kay, Papa Pugsley, Riot Isaac. Alright, folks, checking this out. It was Kay taking her second in a row, but we're going to watch the battle for second place. It was a heck of a battle. Papa Pugsley bouncing around there, banging and banging. And then it goes over to the inside, and looky there, you got Riot Isaac that sneaks right in there in that Armageddon corner and takes the lead. But then it drifts over and slows himself down. Looks like he hit the side there. And that allowed Papa Pugsley to sneak back in there in that slingshot and make a nice pass to take over second. And yet again, Armageddon corner takes yet another victim, this time it being Wes Cosen. Not sure what's going on there in Armageddon corner, but it's definitely Armageddon time for a lot of these cars tonight. 2 laps in, folks, and Kay has taken both of those laps as Wes Cosen is really struggling here. He needs to get it going on. And we are off and racing here, folks. It is Wes Cosen out to a bit of a lead, but they're nice and tightly bunched up. Now it's a bit of a lead there by Wes Cosen as he comes up here. Oh, what happened to Wes Cosen? He's now falling all the way down. Oh, Riot Isaac's flipped it over. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Papa Pugsley. Oh, no. No, Kay. Papa Pugsley and then Wes Cosen. And what happened to Kay? Alright, folks, we've got a lot to look at here. Hopefully the Drunken Alien did us justice and picked up all the footage we need. As we come down here to that first set of turns, that's a big burst of speed right there by Wes Cosen. We'll watch him come up here. He gets over on the side, drifts over, and runs into an asteroid like somebody has done before. Then he come up here, and then Riot Isaac just rolls it over for some reason right there in that slingshot. But watch this down here at the end. This is even crazier. Papa Pugsley veers over, hits my finish line. Then you got Kay that veers over and just jumps over, totally misses the finish line. She will get no points as she went to the outside and just a crazy jump right there. Alright, here we go. It looks like it's going to be Kay and Papa Pugsley moving on to round number 2. The battle's between Isaac and Wes Cosen there to see which one will be eliminated, which one will be coming back. As it is a battle going on between this. Oh no! Kay just got thrown off. Papa Pugsley stuck up there. Oh no! Riot Isaac's all over the place. He gets it back under control. Here we go, folks. This is going to be crazy, as it is going to be Riot Isaac, Wes Cosen. Alright, you know we gotta watch this again. Decent start down that first straightaway. But you're gonna see Papa Pugsley right here just push K over to the side and right off the track right there on that killer straight. And then we got a battle going on here. But Isaac gets going and a binging and a banging it up on one side, up on the other side, gets it back under control, comes down here, gets a little loose again, and West Coast is in the gap, but it just was not enough. Folks, you cannot make this up. I'm telling you, this is crazy, and if you don't mind me doing a little self-plugging here, this is why I love the Comet Tail Raceway, and you need to make sure you tell all your friends to get over here and start watching this, because the craziest things happen here at the Comet Tail. Look at this, we got a three-way tie now, that K and Papa Pugsley got a DNF. Isaac has got himself in there in a three-way tie. They're going to be going back up to the top and having 3 races to see who's moving on. This is going to be 3 races, folks. The top 2 points after 3 races will be moving on to round number 2. In the third place car will be coming back for that second chance race a little on in the season. And we are off and racing. It is Riot Isaac out to a little bit of a lead. Here comes Papa Pugsley charging to make a move for second place. Riot gets up on the side, looky there, and that allows K to move Riot there into first place. What an opportunistic driving that is there, folks. That's what it's all about. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be K, Riot Isaac, Papa Pugsley. And when we run a 3-way tie like this, it's going to be a 5-3-1 scoring system just to make sure we ain't got no more ties, folks. And we're back up and we are running. And here it is, K out to a bit of a lead right there, and you got Isaac moving into second place with a nice pass right there coming out of that first set of turns. Look at K way out front coming here into that slingshot. Now we're going to have a nice smooth run down here to the end, hopefully, folks, and it is going to be K, Isaac, Papa. Alright, let's get ready for what should be our final race of the night, folks, as we're back up at the top of the Comet Tail Raceway. And it looks like it's going to be K and Isaac moving on, but you never know what's going to be happening here at the Comet Tail. Here we go, folks. Down in the Armageddon corner we go, as it is Papa Pugsley out front. Coming down here to that slingshot. She's still got the lead. They're lined up here. Coming down here to Widowmaker run. It is going to be Papa Pugsley, Isaac, K. As you can see, it is K and Riot Isaac moving on to round number 2, but Papa Pugsley's not done as he'll be coming back for that second chance. And one last look here how everything played out. Zip and Zeke and Night School on to round number 2. Riot Isaac and K on to round 2. Well, folks, we'd like to thank you all for joining us this time. And each and every time you do, I cannot share with you enough how grateful I am for each and every one of you. Until next time, race fans, happy racing.